So firstly, I am starting off on freshly washed hair, and these are my products of choice. I'm using soft and silky gel as well as Shade Natural styling jelly. And again, my hair is freshly washed, so I'm just going to section my hair into three parts at first, whereby I like to section the front of my hair first, and I'm just gonna put it up in two knots or hair clips, and that is just to secure it, to get it out of the way while we work on the back of my hair. And of course, for this particular style, I am doing a side part. I love a side part, and that's what we're working with for this particular hairstyle. And this hairstyle is actually gonna last me at least 3 days with defined curls that would eventually get voluminous as it progresses or ages. So now that we have gotten those two parts out of the way to the front of my head, I'm going to start working at the back of my hair. And when my hair does not have any product in it, it tends to knot up just a bit. So that is why I like to usually work on my hair almost as soon as I come out of the shower. But we move anyway. So I am going to dampen my hair with some water, and I'm using a mist bottle to apply that water and just get my hair back wet so that the product has something to hold on to. And I am working in small rows at a time, and this is how I achieve properly defined curls that can last me no less than 3 days. But usually after the third day, I tend to like to refresh my curls because I like that really defined look. And what I do before applying product is ensuring that my hair is properly well detangled. So I'm firstly going up with that gel, and the brand of gel is Soft and Silky Styling Gel. And then I'm going to apply the Shade Natural Styling Jelly on top of that gel that we just applied there. Once we have applied both products, I'm just going to take my detangling brush, or if you have a Denman brush, you can use that, but I'm using a simple detangling brush, and I am just going to rake that product through my hair to give that defined look. And I'm going to repeat these same steps on the rest of my hair, row by row. You are not rushing this process. You just want to work in small sections if you want really defined curls. If you want to have much bigger curls, then you part your hair into much bigger sections or rows and comb it through with your define or your detangling brush to achieve much bigger curls. But because I want this style to last a bit longer for me and allow it to age as the days go by, I am working in small sections. And also, not to mention that when you dampen your hair, it's much easier for you to detangle your hair before applying product. So here I am just applying the product once again to that second row. And again, the order of the product that I am applying is Soft and Silky Gel and then Shade Natural Styling Jelly. So we're just gonna continue those same steps throughout the rest of my hair. as I am raking the product through my hair, you are gonna see me give my hair just a bit of a shake, and that is to ensure that the curls aren't clumped up. And I'm gonna repeat that same step on the other side of that row. Now, as the rows go higher, what I would tend to do is split it in half so that I ensure that each hair strand is completely saturated with 1, water, with 2, that gel, and with 3, the styling jelly. And then I'm also going to ensure that it's properly well detangled so that you get that really defined curl look. You also want to ensure that no strand is left without product. Therefore, your curls would look uniform throughout your entire hair. Your parts don't have to be straight because I tend to like my curls to be staggered, but if you want really uniformed curls, then you want to ensure that you go row by row with proper parting. But this is not necessary for curly hair. Another good factor to take into consideration is with curly hair, you want to ensure the products that you are applying to your curly hair, it works for you. And you can always test your products on the back of your hand before applying it to your hair. Once your curly combination or the products that you're going to combine together for your curly routine tends to clump up on the back of your hand, then you know that particular product is not the product for you, or it's not the combination for you to try in your hair, because product that tends to clump up, when it dries down, it will flake in your hair, and that is something you definitely want to avoid because you don't want to have really defined curls. However, as you walk or whenever you are in public, your hair is flaking on your shoulder or flaking on your clothes. So that is something that you want to avoid. With curly hair products, you can test it on the back of your hand. If those two products tend to just create a really nice creamy effect, that means that is the essential combination for you to work with, and it also means that those 2 or 3 products that you're trying to combine works really well together. You can pair for your curly routine, you can pair a curl cream together with a gel or a styling jelly. You can make those 3 combinations. However, always test it on the back of your hand before applying it to your hair to ensure that you avoid that entire flaking process. Because what would tend to happen is that you would just then make your hairstyle not last as long as it should or as long as you would like it to, and curls, the more they age is the better they look. And here I am, I've just reached the crown of my hair, and in order for you to have most amount of volume to the middle of your hair, when you apply your product, and as you can see, I am really raking that product through the top section of the middle top section of my hair, because that is one of the areas that tends to be the driest, especially in my hair. It tends to be the driest, and in order to avoid your hair puffing out in that area, you want to ensure that you apply a generous amount of product in that area. And the back of our hair is finished, so we are gonna start working on the front of that hair. And I'm working in the smallest section of the front of my hair first, and I'm just gonna saturate the front of my hair with product really well, because the front of my hair, I don't like it to be out of place. So especially with this side part that we are working with, I tend to really apply a generous amount of product, and in order to ensure that the product has some sort of hold, most curly hair gels are activated with water. So if you want proper activation of your curly hair products, I highly suggest ensuring that your hair is damp, whether you are now coming out of the shower or if your hair has gotten a chance to dry. Please have a water bottle or a spray bottle, a misting bottle with you to spritz your hair before applying any curly hair products. You are going to ensure that you get longevity out of your hairstyle by using this method. And what I like to do, I like to have my swoops and curls to the front of my hair. So my edges, I tend to put them in place or comb them in place one time, so that when my hair is completely dried, everything is in place and I don't have to then go back and then do my edges. But this is just my preference of how I like to do things, and it works out really well for me. So you see how that first part of the front of my hair is uniformed, and it's almost as though it has that curly wig effect, except this is my natural hair. So I'm gonna work on that second section of the front of my hair, and I am actually doing the parts a little bit bigger on this side, simply because my hair is a bit more on the thinner side right in this section. So I would tend to go in with a bigger section here to ensure that my curls look just as similar or uniformed as the ones to the back. And as you can see, this hairstyle is coming together really well. I'm just gonna clip up the front again and keep working through until I reach that front middle section area. And I'm gonna show you guys my secret to ensuring that my hair falls the way I want it to fall. Now that we are in this little rectangular space here, notice that I'm parting my hair a bit slanted because I want the curls to fall on that right side there. And this method allows me to get the most out of this hairstyle. And when I tell you this method works really well for me, and I would tend to voluminize my hair by going from the underneath. When my hair is fully raked out and combed out, I would tend to then go from the bottom part of my hair as we progress higher up, so that we have that amount of volume to the front of the hair, so that when it dries down, you still maintain that volume to the top of your hair and that your hair does not look flat at all. And this part here, I tend to do it a bit big because this last section here, simply because I like the way it falls in a sort of a wave pattern when you apply the product and comb it through. And as you could see, as I apply the product, I'm holding my hair really high up in the air so that it creates that bump in the front, almost as though we used a hot comb to get that lift. Except we're doing this on wet curly hair. And I'm ensuring that part is really well combed through, and I'm using a much bigger detangling brush so that I get a really nice defined look as well as a very good volume to the front. And I'm just gonna go in and clean up the edges of my hair, and that is really it. That is how I get my hair to be defined or achieve defined curls that is going to last you no less than 1 week. And to top off this hairstyle, I tend to go in with a bit of a curly mousse, just a bit, to set the front of my hair. And I usually air dry my hair. I do not apply any heat to my curly hair, not even on a cool setting. I like to allow my hair to air dry, and I would usually do this on a warm day or a really hot day so that I get my hair air dried really fast using just nature. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I also hope you enjoyed and really liked the results that we got. Oh, one other thing. In order to get your hair to not be crunchy or to break that cast, some people add oil. I tend to add grease, and my grease of choice that I am using my grease of choice is the Nature's Collection Growth hair grease, and this works really well for me. Also, it allows me to add shine back to my curls when it dries. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.